All right, back with some more Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Must use that first ad on Twitch. So I'm feeling nice. Mic working? Looks like
yes,
it.
yeah.
Well, I'm looking at my OPS, hoping that it was picking me up. I've done that a few times, where I start and I keep everything muted, and I might have done that before for like the whole first hour of a stream.
Oh,
If nobody was on it, then nobody could tell me that they couldn't hear me. So
true.
made for interesting um, clips, that's for sure. 10-4. Triforce Sniper, what does that mean? Oh yeah. Legacy Suit goes crazy. Alright. I did a little bit of grinding off camera so that I didn't have to do all the grinding on a stream, because that would have been boring. Oh, yes. Okay. I should have gotten that. I see what you mean. I just hadn't connected the two. Alright. And we're gonna pop out. There is a boss over here. I really wanted to make sure that I didn't do the boss last time, because then it wouldn't have been on stream. I wouldn't have it copied or recorded. You just got done opening your first ever One Piece TCG booster box, the latest set. Is it like... How do you even play that game? Or is it just a trading card game for collection purposes? So I feel like everything has a TCG now. So that's the missing mech part that we'd been looking for. Ooh. It's a Skyrim mud crab. Behemoth. Giant arthropod with 8 legs, 4 independent eyes, and 3 mouths. Its entire body is covered with a mineralized thin skin layer that neutralizes all firearms. Uses projectiles from its mouth, oscillation waves to drive enemies away, and producing a powerful air suction to pull enemies in. Only its eyes are vulnerable to damage. Ooh. Blew up an eyeball. Okay. I like collecting TCGs, but I want to learn how to play OP TCG. Okay. Nice. You pulled a Weevil and a Luffy card. That's over $300 worth of cards. That's neat. Do you actually plan on selling them, or are you just going to hold on to them? There we go. Pre-sale market price. Gotcha. Any other scans in here? Okay. That looked to be our last mech part. Cool. And I know where I want to go next, and that's going to be in the flare pool still. But I know I missed the Cybot Gunner scan. So I want to go back to where that guy pops up. And encounter him again. Okay, let's see. So I want to come in here. I'm pretty sure this is where the robot is for finding all the leftover like items in this area. And there's a whole other access I haven't even gotten to yet. This is gonna be where the gunner shows up, though. Maybe. Or in here, in energy injection. So, up the elevator. I love the Cheemotes. We are looking for scans and extra items here. Because we're going for 100% completion. Okay. And yeah. Actually, no. Screw that little guy. Wait, I thought this was a half pipe. Am I just an idiot? I guess.
Probably.
Oh, the robots don't care about me. Look at that. Ah, the half pipe is in the next room.
We say Half-Life.
Half-Life 3 tomorrow. All right. We're gonna go get this missile upgrade. It's probably gonna be the most boring part of the game, is in between getting upgrades and completing scans. But I tried my hardest to get them as they came up, so hopefully it does not take that long. Ah, look, Cybot Gunner right there. I knew I missed that scan. And doop. Okay. So over here we go. I was like 10% certain that that little robot guy was going to be over here for me. So what's over this direction? Doesn't hurt. Let's go to the boiler room. Let's go save first. Nah, let's go to the boiler room first. I got near full health. What's going to happen? Elizabeth LaRoche. Thanks for hanging out in TikTok. I appreciate it. I'll wave. Jesus.
Are you hearing Charlie?
No, little fire aliens came up out of nowhere in here. I wasn't expecting them to just walk out of the hallway so casually. And the robots are running away from them. That was funny. Okay. And what's this? Gonna whip and get it, get it. And what is this? Electrode plate connected to the circuit board of a power distributor. Restart is possible with sustained electrical current supplied to the electrode plate. Operational stability unknown. There we go. I needed the extra special shot to get that. Nice. That's 2 upgrades in here. Interesting. More shot ammo. And a missile expansion. Alright.
Well, because he killed this guy.
Oh, you got found out.
No. I killed someone who already owned. You want me to prove that I'm innocent? You want me to prove that I'm innocent?
Jesus. Just melted a whole health bar off of me. Okay, let's go do a little savey save. Progress saved. Energy ammunition. Okay, I guess we're going back in here. Nice. It was harder to get than I thought it would be. What are you all about? So this is just a way to get through. Energy extractor heavily damaged. All operations have ceased. You know what? Before I go any further, I really need to check and see what room that robot's in. Oh man, I hate that. It's all the way at the beginning. How did I miss that? Welcome back. All right. Melted and exploded. Nice. At least it didn't take very long to get to this place.
Oh shit.
Some of the robots just don't care that I'm here.
I thought he was carrying a banana bomb. What is this? Oh no. That's what I get for not playing in a while. I'm sorry, Angel Wolf. I thought that was a banana bomb.
All right. Area map updated. Unacquired items in this area have been marked. I'm glad it told me that. Okay, so there's still an item at the beginning. Huh. So two that I had pretty much missed before. That's why it's good to have the robot. I wonder if I can check my logbook. So I'm missing one. Oh no. I need to look this up.
Are you hurt, Kessler? You're hiding something.
Lockjaw. Okay. So the lock just means I haven't come across it yet.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. You know you want to.
I need to plug in my phone. This is boring because I gotta kind of cross-reference here what I actually have in my logbook with what there should be. Because the lock just means I haven't gotten it yet. So there's 2 Lemorne lore I haven't gotten. 2 Lemorne data logs I haven't gotten. And 1 technology research I haven't gotten. Huh. I haven't scanned the viola. Okay. So then what Lemorne lore am I missing? I just want to make sure I'm not missing any scans in player pool, so I can just go grab the items and leave.
Oh, that's cool. In GM Network now, you can buy stat and planetary. Sorry, stat and talent mutators for planetary and cosmic. Just from the shop.
Sacred Tree, Ablution, Sacred Relic. That's all Fury Green. Okay. Lemorne data logs. I'm assuming are going to be
Guess who?
in the ice area. Facility shutdown and delivery status. Oh, so this is in Flare Pool. Facility shutdown. Extraction process. And delivery status. Okay, so we do have 2 scans in here to get. Entry bay. There's a scan in here. So we're going to put a marker on this. Inside storage room. Huh. That means we missed it in here too. Yep. We're going to set a marker there as well. Sweet. So now we know everything we're going for. In flare pool anyways. Now we can get moving a little bit.
I killed Kessler. I am.
Wonder why some... Just annihilate his ass. It's on the corner of a table here. Ah. Here we go. Delivery status. Preparations for the next green energy shower are proceeding according to plan. The majority of the precious fuel mined from the oil fields is being delivered to this facility, and the workers are diligently going about their tasks with a sense of nervous satisfaction. As this will be the first shower diffusion since the crystals were distributed, all Lamorne are focused on results. Failure will not be tolerated. We will succeed. Okay. And we missed a item pickup in here. I don't even see the item it's talking about. Oh, okay. It gives a very... There's a hole over here that I didn't notice. Yep. Oh, flammable. Nice. Shot expansion. Okay, so there ought to be a lot of bad guys in here. A lot of big old goofy guys. Nice. Tore it up. Okay, so you guys hate me. Let me go up. Uppies. Oh. So it was a spider ball track that I didn't see. All that for a missile expansion. Alright. I'll take it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Whew. So that's 6 more, or 7 more upgrades in this area alone. And then 1 logbook entry. Okay. Mr. Wolf, thanks for joining on TikTok. Okay. So we are coming in here. Mr. Wolf, my day is going great. How is your day going? Yeah, that's right. Tore it up. All right. Okay. Nothing else there. This room kind of looks like a guitar. Ooh, that's a heavy turret. You're at work? I get the vibe. What do you do for a living, bro? Pafla Chat joined from my posts. Thanks for that. Thanks for hanging out on TikTok. Energy Shell Management Terminal. I kind of assumed it would give me a lot more than that. You work in Oshner Hospital in Louisiana. That sounds pretty cool. Are you a nurse or like an aide or something? Because I mean that's just a lot. I mean, especially right now, post-COVID. Rip it out. Oh yeah. Nurse aide. Gotcha. That's pretty cool though, dude. Glad to hear it. We need a lot more. Oh no, this is gonna return. That is not what I wanted. Oh. Man. I have to walk all the way back there now. Yeah, whatever. Shoot me with a laser. You're not worth the ammo. Jeez. All of these guys are respawned. God, this is mowing down my health. absolutely tore me a new one. I'm gonna be so mad if all of those Cybots are like respawned. Of course they are. Where are you at? There you are, Stinky. There you are. Boom.
Hey, love. Oh, sorry.
Come on.
Yeah.
God, I hate this. This one specifically is my least favorite of the enemy types.
What exactly? I'm not looking at the screen.
It's the instead of space pirates in this game, they have Cybots, which are like psychic robots. The name was very creative, as you can tell, but
Slay butt.
there's a bunch of different variants, right? And this one basically teleports around, and it teleports before you can aim and shoot it. So you have to use this little slowdown beam thing, but because I have fat fingers, I can't get out of the slow beam to the missile before he stands up and teleports away for me to shoot him again. So it just takes forever.
Oh.
Thank Jesus.
Hello.
Hey, Shirley.
What's poppin'?
Are you also playing TTT?
No.
Well, I'm not playing TTT anymore.
Oh.
I be playing Metroid.
Oh, you're streaming. My bad.
Yeah. I don't
I
I don't I don't care.
saw your reaction to that. The face you made.
It'd be like that sometimes. Nice. Okay. At least I know at the top of this is a little save room. So... Wait, no, it's not. This is the save room. I've got enough health.
The glowing door makes me think of the Guardians from Breath of the Wild.
This glowing door?
No, the like flashing one. Or I don't know if it's a door.
Oh, you have no idea. Oh,
It was
this. It was like a...
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean. A lot of the doors in this game get flack. People think they look like female reproductive systems.
Oh. Well, I mean, Samus is a woman.
The game is very heavily inspired by Alien and
Well.
mothery themes.
That makes sense then, that it would be, you know, looking like that.
What did that say? Oh, and this is the Energizer thing. Beep.
Man, I love Sonic. You should do
I didn't even get down there. I picked up the expansion without even getting in there. Oh, it's because it didn't. It was gonna come all the way up. Sequence broke. Look at that.
You should do Samus in ball form versus Sonic in ball form race.
Well, a race, Sonic would win.
Yeah, I know.
Now, if you're talking durability, Samus would win. Freaking.
Can you change her outfit? Or her
Samus's suit?
Yeah.
No, not on the fly.
Oh.
But, this is the suit. I wish it would let me actually, like, spin it around.
Mm.
It's the legacy suit. When I go to the save station, it'll be a little bit more show-offy than that.
I was just curious. They had like, you know, yeah. If you could change it.
Let's make Samus naked. Okay. So... It's a shot expansion up there. They're at 400 shot ammo. Screw that. I don't want to fight more of you assholes.
Oh my god. Oh my.
Ooh, yeah. Give me them missiles. Increased by 5. There we go. Work report. Facility shutdown. Containers being built at the instruction of Priest Chitoya. Once complete, all work is to stop and workers are to retreat to Chrono Tower. I never imagined things would get this bad. To think that all the work we did, how we gave everything we had for the future of the Lemorn, only served to manifest our ruin. Even so, I chose to trust the words of Chitoya, to believe that someday a savior will come. Damn.
Is that Samus?
Yeah. Sammy Savior. Thank freaking God that I did not miss an item pickup in there. Okay. Yeah, no, screw you guys. I'm out of here.
You guys,
Screw you guys. I'm going home. Alright, so... I'm very close to the save point. Very nice.
Oh.
Did you see the suit?
Yeah. So there's like a Beyblade game on like it's not officially Beyblade, but it's like a Beyblade game, and it's a roguelike deck builder type of game, and it's only $4. Looks kind of
Interesting.
it's called From the Top.
From the top, make it drop.
Some wings and pizza.
I didn't want to go over here.
Imagine having a bag full of pure Doritos.
It is a
Ranch
sick suit.
powder.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No.
Ivy Snore, it is a sick suit. Okay, so where is that? It's gonna be like right.
Oh, are you playing Super Mario Sunshine? Cricket sounds.
The suit itself is really cool, but like the utility is whack. So it's called the Legacy suit, right? And the Legacy suit, if you spend 35 missiles, so like if you activate this Legacy suit function, it'll use up 35 missiles and give you like a brief temporary extra shield that's not even invulnerable. So like what's the point?
Yeah, because you'll definitely not be doing damage with the missiles while you're shielded.
Yeah. Alright, was that everything in here? Okay, I can leave. If I can remember where the exit to this area is. Here we go. You're so much slower over the lava than you do on the desert. My Prime 4 ranking is very... I didn't really have to think on it. At first, right now, I'd probably say a 7. It's a solid 7 out of 10. I can't go up to 8. if they had named it something, if they had named it something other than Prime, it could probably go up to 8. But because it's a Prime game, it gets a 7.
So both of the Irwin children have won Dancing with the Stars named trophies at the zoo for both of them.
Interesting.
Holy shit. Is that real? Arizona Rizzlerberry?
Excuse me?
Rizzlerberry. I have to know. Holy shit, it's real!
What is?
Apparently, Arizona made a drink in collaboration with the Rizzler.
Oh, I feel like I knew about this. Nip,
What is it called?
Nip
Hold on.
Funk Gaming. Thanks for hanging out on TikTok.
And they spelled it Arizona, like there's 2 Z's.
Why would they be giving me scripted enemy events? Like, we an end game now. You really have me believe a couple of Cybots are guarding a shot expansion. Be so for real. Okay. So the next step is we gotta go back to the Fury Green. Just there for the memes, 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, I am almost finished with the game. It's good. It's a fun game. Someone else in Twitch, on my Twitch chat, just asked me the same question. I'd rank it a 7 out of 10. Solely because it's a Prime named game. If they had named it something else, like if it was just Metroid Beyond, it probably would. I probably could have given it an 8. But because I went into it expecting a Prime game, it's got to be a little lower for me. But all in all, it's really good. It's a fun, genuinely a fun game. It's just too fundamentally different from the other Prime games, at least 1 and 2. The reason why Prime 1 and 2 were so good is that and why they're renowned, and you don't really hear anybody talking a lot about Metroid Prime Corruption, which is the third one. It's because Metroid Prime 1 and 2 were very, very close to a classic Metroidvania, but first person. A classic Metroidvania would be like you go get your upgrades to unlock new places, and then you win those new places, you find upgrades to go backtrack and go find old places and get into those. And in Metroid, those areas are very woven together. They're very like complex with the way they're woven together. Um, and they do a really good job of that in Prime 1 and 2. However, in Prime 3 and 4, um, they lean more into a more linear approach where areas aren't really touching each other. The areas are all connected by some other medium. So in Prime 3, the areas were different planets and they were connected by space and you would fly to the planets. In this one, the areas are connected by the desert, and you go on the Viola bike and you go to the other areas. Yeah, yeah, this is more like a Zelda game, especially that's more like Ocarina of Time. Um, it's just not as complex. You still do have to backtrack and go back to places, but it feels more like dink dink donk um, instead of having to go on a whole adventure and being lost and feeling isolated. And they really kind of remove the isolation from this game too, because you kind of have someone in your ear the whole time telling you where to go as you're doing things, even if you didn't need the help, you're kind of getting that in your ear. Ivy Snore. I thought Other M was the third one. Other M is not the third one. Technically, if you want to get into the nitty gritty, we have Metroid 1, which is the original Metroid that came out on the NES, got remade into Metroid Zero Mission on the Game Boy Advance. Um, After Metroid 1, Metroid 2 was released on the Game Boy, the original Game Boy, but Metroid Prime 1, 2, and 3 all take place in between Metroid 1 and Metroid 2, chronologically in the timeline. Um, After Metroid 2 comes Super Metroid, and after Super Metroid comes Other M. So if you want to completely remove the Prime games from the equation, Other M is considered chronologically the fourth game in the timeline. If you consider the Prime games, um, Other M is chronologically like the seventh. Prime 4, they announced, takes place in a different universe right after Fusion, I think, or in between Super Metroid and Fusion. I don't remember. Um, it just doesn't make sense, so it's kind of hard to remember that detail, and that was very recent. But I'm also kind of a nerd for this stuff, so. Other M was fun, but Other M was very narratively lacking. See, that's one of the tooltips I was talking about. So they would have done a lot better if they had given us the option to remove the hand holding. Now, see, the hand holding is it's one of those topics, right? Um, there's players that love it and there's players that hate it because in a Metroid Prime game, you're supposed to feel isolated. It's the alien influences that you want to feel. You want to feel like you're scared and alone, but you don't really get that with Miles in your ear all the time, and finding an NPC in like every area. Um, if they had allowed you to turn it off, I'd have put it at a 9, but they don't, and it kind of just removes from the atmosphere a little bit. Metroid Dread, when that came out, there was a big push for handholding because, or at least some kind of indication to the player as to what to do, because there were people that had gotten into Metroid Dread. It was a new Switch game. Everybody was hype about it, and they didn't know how to play it and got lost and put it down and rated it badly because they got confused and it was too difficult for them, even on like the easiest difficulties. So, I mean, Nintendo just can't win because there's gonna be fans mad no matter what they do. But yeah, Metroid Dread was a boss rush game. It was good. I liked Metroid Dread quite a bit. Barely any backtracking. I mean, you did have to go around the world quite a few times, but at the end, in the last few Emmy fights, you were kind of very linear. It is one of the more linear 2D Metroids. So a lot of Metroidvania bros will act like they hate it, but it's a genuinely fun game. I'm gonna see if the sniper is at any of his campouts yet. Campsites. There we go. He's finally camping here.
Samus, nice to see you again. I was born on the fourth moon of Salatine in the northern reaches.
I see they really
Resources
went
were
hard on
scarce.
their
Each day was a struggle to survive. By my generation, it was difficult
influence
to
of the
support
light
family by
from the
hunting,
light suit
so
on this
I joined the
legacy
Federation.
suit design.
I don't know if this was in line
Light
with
suit
the law of
from
my father's way,
Metroid Prime 2.
but I had to do it to feed our family. So from hunter, I became sniper. It's strange. My words flow so easily around you. Oh, before you go, Samus, it looks like there's a few ruins in this
Oh.
valley. I found something near one of them.
That's so stupid. I'm gonna have to clip that. Oh, Samus, my words flow so smoothly around you. And it just cuts to Samus just staring at him because she's silent for the entire game. Doesn't talk back to any of the NPCs. Oh my gosh. Oh, that brought me a lot of joy. You bring me anything new to scan there, buddy boy?
Good hunting, Samus.
See you later, Buster Brown. Oh. Oh man. Thought I saw crystals. Oh, whatever. Lando Calzonian, thanks for hopping in. It sure is an ice beam. They call it the ice shot in this game, though. You can switch. I'll have to wait till it shows me in a second. In past games, you get the Varia / gravity suit and can't take it off. Gotcha. Yeah, so when you get new suits, you can't take them off. But with the beam weapons, you can go Ice Shot, Thunder Shot, or Fire Shot. And you get the super version of those too, so you can go... Cool stuff. It's cargo launcher. Where do I want to be? Yep, wrong side. I went to the wrong area. Okay. Time to get shot back across the world.
Pokemon Happy Meals are coming back next month.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the lava plasma beam is definitely the coolest one. I loved the plasma beam in Prime 1. Close second was the wave beam. But I loved the flamethrower super missile combo. Really easy for clearing a room. The Pokemon Happy Meals back.
Yeah.
They trying to get all the scalpers in there to buy Happy Meals. That's the only reason they doing it. Pokemon cards are no longer a children's thing. Playing through Super Metroid right now. Went through your 99,999,999 playthrough Fusion. That's valid. Fusion's one of the best games in the series. Now, I don't think the Fusion suit is very menacing. Especially not when you use it in Prime 1. But it's a really good game. And it was one of the scariest, ironically, one of the scariest before Dread because of the SAX. How did I miss this scan? To the Lamorne headed for the Temple of Memory, gaze deeply, listen carefully, calm your mind, and take the first step here.
Oh, okay. Bye, Shirley.
Arboreal Chapel is where we want to go next. Okay, so we don't have much longer to go. Oh, Ivy Snore says it's back because the 30th anniversary is coming up on February 27th for the Pokemon meal. Neat. Hadn't seen a Griever in a hot minute. I didn't miss it, did I? Nope. Where you at, Stinky? Backtracking? Yes. I'm backtracking because apparently I missed a lore scan at the very beginning of the game. It's all the way in here. And when I was coming through here, to get all my items a little while ago, and totally missed looking at my scans while I was still here. I am going to try to 100% the game. I want to get all the cutscenes. So... Hello?
Hello, sorry. I accidentally reset my
Here we go. You got 99% because of the one damn non-recoverable scan from Fury Green's boss. Not a lore scan, though. Ooh. See, what I need to do is I need to go to that boss hall and get those scans. He's spanking me. Jesus. So, I don't think that I have missed any scans. I have missed some green energy somewhere. I've got a little tip of the green energy crystal parabola there. And I don't know where those are. And that's going to be a pain in the butt. But my logbook, I've got all the Galfed. The only thing I'm missing here is Silux and his Lockjaw. Vuros, I've got everything. Machines. We got everything. Yeah, I knew it was one of the, I want to say, It's not Aberax. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go look. Carvex, yep, something with an X in it. I just finished getting the Lemorn lore and the Lemorn data logs. I am missing one research, and that is the Viola, and that's what I'm gonna have to get next. It's just really ironic that I haven't scanned the Viola yet, considering it's one of the major parts of the game. They were really cool to read, yeah, I agree. Okay. Overall enjoyed the game greatly, even with its flaws. It deserves a sequel that gets the little things right. It's a Prime game through and through. It is a Prime game. Yeah, I would... If I had to rate it as a Prime game, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Just because of some of the things that I wish that were here. If they had given it like a different title, you know, if it was just Metroid Prime Beyond, or just Metroid Beyond, I think I would have been okay. But yeah, it's not comparable to the trilogy. It's really its own thing, but it's fun. It's genuinely fun. And, you know, Retro really did their best with what they were given. And I know that they're already working on a Metroid Prime 5. Like, that's been like released. This is my first playthrough, yes. So no spoils. I'm sure come the end of the game, there's going to be a lot more questions than answers. And I'm looking forward to that. A little bit of my hype died with the game because we've been having hype since Prime 3 when you saw Silex's ship. And then the end of Federation Force when Silex took the egg. It's just a, you know, compaction of things. But I still enjoyed it. Or am enjoying it. Yeah. I've knocked out all the crystals in the shrine.
Found the missing pieces. That was everything I needed to fix Betsy.
Or I've knocked down every single crystal in the desert.
Go.
Excellent work, Stannis.
At least it says I have. Because it doesn't show up on the
Want to be careful with that. Just saying,
on the
I'm
map
a little
anymore.
Creative with those repairs. Yeah, I can only guarantee about 80% functionality.
But I'm sure it's in a shrine somewhere.
80%. That's good, Gearhead.
We trust you. We can leave for Chrono Tower whenever you give the order, Samus.
Yeah, that ain't gonna be for a while there, big dog.
Hello, Samus. Nice to see you again.
Do you have 98% scans? I think I'm missing one scan, and that's the Viola. 97%. Because I have all the logbook, all the lore, all of the machines. Oh, well, then we got Silux forces. But, what I am... Gotcha. I'm still not, what does it tell me? Items 89%. Yeah, so I'm not ready yet for that either. I need to go pick up the other 11% items. I'm still missing an energy tank, it looks like, too. Before I did anything else, I wanted to go look at that little... There's a little boss room in here. Sanctum of the Guardians, that's it. Within the moat, this statue holds the history of the controller of the three towers. To reveal these truths, place the moat into the playback device. History of the Ice Mountains Master. To reveal these truths, place the moat into the playback device. Swimmer of the Lava Lake. Smasher of rocks in the depths of the earth. So... It is said that the creature originated from the deepest reaches of the land, that it first emerged in a cave far away from the light of the sun, and that was the priest Thasar who gave it the name Gravinax. Its huge body bore 8 limbs, 4 sharp horns, and growing from its head and a belly and back that were covered in thick skin. It used its horns to burrow through rock, propelling itself forward in a spin using its sturdy limbs, leaving numerous stones in its wake. These stones would prove a source of nourishment for the Lemorn. Not all Lemorn controlled power from within, in a place where dark clouds never clear, endless lightning slices the sky, the wind and rain rage. Our forebears laid the foundations for the machine era. Here, 3 giant towers were built, piercing the dark sky. These would become the birthplace of a tool able to race across the land on spinning wheels. But this harsh environment proved unsuitable for the Lemorn people. This is why Lemorn technologists created an artificial life form to oversee the towers. They named this life form Zelios. Its singular directive was to seek the happiness of the Lemorn. With command of the electricity flowing through the towers and the machines connected to them, it could follow its directive as it chose. Even now, with the machine era long since past, Zelios seeks the happiness of the Lemorn. That's sad. That's real sad. It's fun watching you play. You're competent. Thanks. Probably the only thing I'm really competent at. It lived beyond thick ice where frozen shards danced on gale winds, and frigid breath met any approach. In its mind was intolerance. Living isolated and intemperate, like an aloof warrior, it called itself Keratos. His nature was that of violence, and at the peak of his fury, Keratos was known to throw his giant body at any who might stoke his rage, or spin so quickly that icy pillars would form. It was through communion with Thesar that a warmth took root in his heart. Slowly his rage subsided, and he became more taciturn. In time, this tall, calmer Keratos would be hailed as a guardian deity of the Lemorn. Yeah, I don't want to miss any of the lore here. Like, even though this isn't like a scan that I have to get to click off a list, I still wanted to read the backstories here about these guys. It is unknown when this massive snake-like creature first appeared in the lava lake of Megdrada volcano. What it is known is that it is an intelligent, capable of even complex thought, and calls itself Phaneros. Phaneros draws its strength from the consumption of the lake's lava, is protected from danger, thanks to a body covered in solid rock, and breathes scorching flames from its mouth when threatened. Fortunately, Phaneros and the Lemorn have held a strong friendship for a long time, and it was this friendship that led to Phaneros allowing construction of the facility at Crater Lake. So, this guy here must be the guardian that was protecting the key in the mines, but got ate or killed by the Omega Griever or something. That's good. Like, I'm glad I came in here, because otherwise I wouldn't have known that. Prime is heavily revealed through scanning and reading. You'll miss so much if you rely on cutscenes. Yeah, exactly. One of my favorite scans of all time. It's either Prime 1 or Prime 2. I really think it's Prime 1. In Phendrana Drifts, in the facility that the space pirates built there. Wherever you get the heat visor. The log says that space pirates were attempting to recreate Samus's power armor because she's so, like, overpowered. And in recreating it, or in trying to recreate it, they tried to do the morph ball, and many space pirates were crushed and turned into a pulp inside of the morph ball through the development process. And they never got it right. I love playing back through that game and coming across that log. But there we go. That's neat. Now we can go back to the Volt Forge.
She's back.
No, she ain't. Okay. Damn. Okay. Oh, is your mask finally up there, big dog?
Samus, have you already seen the rebels from the Federation base? Seeing that reminds me of my job. Ever heard of Herc Unit Delta?
Oh man, you got that 5 a.m. wake up call.
Come
Peace
rest.
out there, Ivy Snore. Thanks for hanging out.
Quietly eliminating threats to keep planets on the fringe safe, unknown to everyone. That is the job. And in return for my service, I would get paid, just like a bounty hunter. You are also a bounty hunter. But you fight for a greater purpose. Alone. Overcoming death and continuing to fight. Something only you can do. Here. A gift. I pulled it out from under the debris.
Ooh, psychic power bomb expansion. So that tells me there are no more pickups left on the map. I'm gonna remove that marker. And we're gonna go to the Vault Forge. All right. This is gonna be that little mini boss here right at the beginning. This game is so beautiful though, man. I love the spinning too. Easy. Oh, so they were right there. I thought it would pop up in the middle. Alright, so that is at 98% scans now, guys. Look at that. So no more missable scans. Now, there is a solid chance that I have some items in here to get. So next time when I play, that is exactly what I'm going to do. But for now, I'm going to have to call it a night. Because I'm a sleepy guy and I got to get up early to go to the gym. So, thanks for hanging out, guys. And thanks for the hype. But I'm a peace out. See you next time. Do do.